You thought he was done. You thought it was over.
At this point, Ryan never retiring.
I can't. I think Ric Flair did that. Like, he kept wrestling into like his fucking 70s or some shit. Like, he just couldn't let it go.
You still got it.
The people wanted it. They enjoyed it.
You always have to hang up the gloves.
Didn't Mike Tyson just do the fight?
60, just fought Jake Paul. You can go as long as you want.
I was asked to be a part of Jimmy Zhang's balloon pop. He told me balloon pop, I said I'm there.
You had me a balloon.
This has been up for only a month.
I ain't be having episodes that just be out there.
No one even knew about this one. I'm gonna play it. I got a lot of things I gotta say. My name's Ryan. I'm 27. I do a few different things. I have 2 media companies. I do music, and I'm an intimacy coordinator.
Okay.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Virgo.
What is your ideal type?
I think I just like pretty face and someone who's very feminine.
Where are you taking one of these ladies on a first date?
Some sort of brunch spot. Again, I'd have to talk a little bit and be like, what type of food do you like? I don't just want to assume that they like boba or something, so.
Right.
What would you say your biggest red flag is?
I'm opinionated, so I have really strong beliefs.
For example?
I believe in like gender roles. I'm not like a 50-50 guy. I'll pay for everything, but then I'm also gonna assume that the girl is gonna have certain duties in the relationship.
What do you usually do for your hobbies?
I really like thrifting, flea market, stuff like that. Daytime activities. No pops?
Oh yeah, no pops.
Come on now.
You're off to a real good start
They
here.
heard intimacy coordinator said, I'm in.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Intimacy coordinator, and it's like,
There needs to be a shirt, I think.
What's the worst thing you've done in a relationship and how did you learn from it?
I wasn't honest with her about where I was in fear that she was gonna get mad at me.
What were you doing?
I was shooting a music video. There was a girl there, obviously.
She was bad.
She didn't like, well, she was bad. The girl was bad. I didn't tell her that. I didn't tell her the details and whatnot.
That's not even on you.
In future, I'm just gonna be more forthcoming because I feel like lying to them hurts even more.
Oh yeah. Why didn't you cast your girlfriend?
I don't like showing the whole world what I have.
So you like to look single online?
It's the same way I don't show my mom or my dad. I don't want to see comments about my girl. It's like, oh, listen out about her.
It's great that you're very honest about this. However, for me personally, I can't date a guy who has insecurities around showing me off. It'd be great if the guy could have pride in, dating me. And I think what other people, whether they desire me or not, shouldn't matter.
You don't think that was valid on her?
No, because she just said there at the end, what other people think about me shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter.
Isn't the relationship between two? So everyone else's opinions and everything should be irrelevant, right?
And you could still show pride in different ways other than a post on Instagram.
But yeah, it's not like
Now you get to keep up with something. It's like, okay, now you did that. You got to keep showing people you're still in a relationship. You're still happy.
And it's
you're
like
still doing things for her.
I get both sides though too. It's like your
I think they could be-
stance is
yeah.
valid
And
and
the
hers
thing is
is
they could
well.
be two truths.
You guys are looking for something different. That's it.
two things can be true at once.
There's nothing wrong with it, but also if somebody doesn't want to do it, that's not because they're insecure either.
'Cause
Especially
that's
somebody that
valid.
has a lot of followers.
Yeah, she doesn't have the amount of people that are in your DMs, like trying to track you down or like, I've had friends that say like, hey, some random person DM me trying to get in contact with you. And it's like, yeah, imagine if you post your girl, it's like everyone's trying to, I don't know. It's a bit different, I get it.
That's what I'm saying. And her hit me with the insecure line. I was like, ah.
She just kind of attached that word to that action because online, that's kind of like the stigma. It's like, well, if you don't post your girl, it's like you're keeping her a secret. Well, I also want to keep her a secret for certain reasons as well. It's not because I don't care about her. I'm not prideful in my girlfriend. It's okay to have a private life. You hear celebrities say it all the time, like, yeah, I want to keep my family private. I don't want to show my kids online.
We have not seen one picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins that they had like new children like years ago. I ain't seen one picture of them.
Does that mean that they don't love their kids?
I don't want to put my mom's out there and have random people from around the world just saying random stuff, even if it's not inappropriate or whatever. It's just still just like, why? It's something that doesn't need to happen.
I love to go out with my girl in public, introduce her to my friends, people who I actually care about, and be a part of my life. But why does the world have to also be a part of our relationship? These are just questions that I ask myself, but I kept it a bean, so if she wanted to pop, that's up to her.
Can you reenact your favorite scene that you've coordinated as your time as an intimacy coordinator?
Oh, with Jimmy.
With Jimmy. That's really good.
I didn't volunteer for that, so.
That was like my attempt to be funny. Frequently, I do coordinate intimacy if like it's a girl I'm interested in.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just thought that was like a funny thing to say.
Oh.
I heard someone one time say that they were an intimacy coordinator. I thought it was funny. So I said, let me say that on the thing.
Well, I guess since we know you, we instantly knew that was a joke, but I guess that was the first time they met you, so they just really thought you were an intimacy coordinator.
Asian girls want to fuck with me.
Did you have your eye on anyone here?
I had my eye on the girl on the far left, and then there was one other one I was looking at too.
How do you feel about women that are older than you?
As long as they're of childbearing age.
You want kids?
Yeah, I would like kids.
Would you get a surrogate?
I'd rather not do that.
That's pop worthy.
That girl's like, I'm not carrying our baby.
Can't give my own girl a kid? It's getting tough out here.
Like, if there was no other option, like, my wife will die if she goes into labor.
I know we can talk about it.
But like, damn.
I didn't say I wasn't open to adoption.
No, do you have one final question for Morgan?
I have no questions for you.
You want to know nothing about me?
No, not really. When I saw the lineup, I wanted you the most.
What's her name?
Morgan.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
That was it. You know, maybe the quality of the shows you go on to, you should kind of gauge it next time.
I feel like you didn't do bad at all.
Felt like it was a tough crowd. I think they cut it a little different. They were like, oh, you have any questions for her? And I did say something along the lines of, I said, I like her. I don't have any more questions. And she interpreted that as, you don't want to get to know anything about me? And I'm thinking, not right now. I'm already in love with you. Let's go on a date. She didn't like that I didn't want to ask her a question right there because I had already had my mind made up.
Which
that
is
I
also weird, I think.
I wanted to match with her.
Felt a little off.
You know what?
Like the watch felt, it was like a weird watch. So I don't know if maybe.
Yeah, that was a weird watch, right? You're
yeah.
like, what?
It wasn't hard, it was just like, okay. I don't know if maybe the people before you made everybody feel weird or if
It started off strong too.
Right?
All balloons blown up.
I'm gonna be honest. In the car on the way back, I was listening to some Drake song.
Oh, so it really did affect you.
It affected me. Trust issues. I think I listened to was it Cameras / Good Ones? But the good ones got way too long. I thought the girls were cute.
They had a pretty decent lineup, I would say.
Now, to be fair, after the show, I did speak to Morgan.
Okay.
The girl who popped me at the end,
Okay.
who I was actually the most attracted to. And her and I did hang out.
Oh.
I haven't heard from her in a little while.
So I'm guessing it didn't go well, or?
I was doing a lot of work things. There was some scheduling conflict. I'll call her right now on camera.
Yeah.
Ask her what happened.
Like, what happened? I thought we were like gonna fall in love.
I think I need to. Hey Siri, call Morgan.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
Wait, hey, what does that mean?
Well, the phone could be turned off.
Her phone was off.
That sounds like the phone was dead.
Her phone's dead.
Nobody hangs up.
No
after.
service. She's on a cruise. She's on a hike at some. She's camping.
Okay, the message delivered. I just texted her. I said, hey, what if I FaceTimed?
What the?
Hello.
What's up? I'm sorry, I'm driving.
I'm almost done filming here. I wanted to call you in like, will you be free in like 40 minutes? I'll text you a little bit later and see if you're around.
Sure.
All right, talk to you later.
We
I
good.
want another date right now.
She called you back though.
Yeah, we watched the Super Bowl together. Like, it was cool. It was cool.
So she wasn't that mad that you didn't ask anything about her then on the video.
You know what? I even talked to her after. She said that she regretted doing that. And she said, this is her words, not mine, that she assumed they had to pop. They had to find a reason to pop. There was a blurred lines about how real it was to her / the other girls. I don't think the other girls were really in it to win it type shit. I think she was confused and thought she had to pop it. I'd be down to get her on here to get her 2 cents on
That'd be good. Just clear up some things.
Yeah, because maybe that's why it was a weird watch for us, because maybe we felt that energy of like, if it was blurred for her, yeah, it was kind of blurred for us a little.
Because I don't want to start disclosing a whole bunch of information about what her and I spoke about without her being here.
True.
So I'll speak to her tonight. She was driving. That's what it was.
Yo, real quick guys, I want to show you guys this website called cases.gg. I've been using it a lot recently. It's a really cool website that has a lot of cases that you can unbox and win a lot of cool items. You can unbox actual items like Rolexes, real cars, a bunch of hypebeast clothing, along with many more cool tech stuff like iPhones, computers, cameras, virtual reality glasses, and so much more. There's these really expensive cases you can buy where you have the chance to win crazy big ticket price items, but they also have a lot of very affordable cases where you can purchase cases for a few cents up to a few dollars and potentially win some really cool items. And on their Play Free page, they have a reward system going on every 30 minutes where you can claim rain, rake back, and so on. And they have a 10K daily race for the top wagers. So I'm gonna show you how it works and open up some cases right now and see if we can win something cool. And if I win anything right now, I'm giving it away to you guys. So over here they have their case battles and it tells you all the prices, how much it costs to join. All right, we're gonna try to open up this Nike versus Adidas box. Ooh. Holy crap, just hit the jackpot. We just won some Adidas NMD HU Pharrell shoes. I spent 200 bucks and these are worth $1,600. That's crazy. That's a crazy win.
Giveaway time.
Thank you to everybody in the last video that signed up using our code Loveliveserve at the top of the description. Boom, right here is the winner on screen. Thank you so much for signing up, and these shoes will be shipped out to you today.
They also offer 3 free welcome cases when you use code Loveliveserve.
If you want to win some cool stuff like this as well, be sure to check out cases.gg and use our code on top of for an extra 5% up to $100. Click the first link in the top of the description. Thank you.
Is it an L if we spoke shortly after the thing and immediately spoke after the thing?
Nah.
Can we really call that an L?
No. You guys technically went on a date.
You bounce back. That's not a good L, but tonight I bounce back.
That's one of the best albums ever.
Bro, that just brought me back. Remember when that was the biggest song in the world?
Those were the first songs I downloaded when I downloaded Apple Music with Big Sean.
Big Sean's underrated. I think he's got a great tone.
Like, he was a feature guy too. Like, he had like a cool tone. Ass. Like, come on, we need a banger like that again.
Him on Lamborghini Mercy.
I've been finding myself playing all throwbacks more than downloading new stuff.
And every time I listen, I'm like, they don't make music like this no more. And they don't, and I'm pissed about it.
Or do you think that there's just too much music coming out? Like, what is it about?
It is oversaturated.
Right.
'Cause it's so easy to be an artist nowadays too, so it's like everyone wants to be an artist. That's the coolest thing, to be an artist. Everyone wants to be an artist.
They see their favorite people doing some cool shit. I want to do some cool shit.
You just gotta download BandLab.
That's it.
They make it easy.
We make songs. People are sleeping on our stuff, but
that's the thing.
We need to get into that. Morgie. Her and I have spent a decent amount of time together.
Because if she regretted that, we need to see what she really was thinking.
That's what I'm saying. That's a W, right?
That's a W.
So my streak, I'm still good.
Yeah, I mean, on paper.
It's one of those, you know, when the scorecard, the decision, it's like, oh, that was a fluke. Like, Rhino clearly won that one, right?
But everyone that tuned into the pay-per-view thinks you're a loser. So maybe if Jimmy changes the title and there's like parentheses, Rhino actually won or something, then that would validate. I think that would validate that. But the comments are gonna have to decide whether that's a dub or not. Now that I think about it,
you know what? Maybe we can't decide until Morgan is here and the people can hear from her. Then y'all can decide.
Maybe she needs to medal you the dub or not, because you know.
I think she's the only one who can determine, right? Because that's the motherfucker on the motherfucking show who can decide who wins or not.
Yeah.
Part 2 coming hopefully very soon on that one.
What was the consensus? Too much music out?
The consensus was I want to keep my winning streak.
Okay.
Or my record.
So you have to go back on.
So I'm saying, number one, I have to do another dating show to prove that this wasn't some sort of fluke. Whatever.
Okay. Because people could be like, we could have lied that you actually met the girl out there.
And I'm saying we'll bring Morgan on to give her side, and she can decide whether I won or not.
We can't make that call.
We can't make that call, and the people can't make that call because
objectively they all popped up.
If you look at the scorecard, yeah, the numbers aren't adding up in my favor. But let's talk to the judge.
The judge.
Or is this almost like an exhibition match though? Because this ain't Nectar. This isn't Jubilee.
And also, it seems like some of the people before you were joking. Like they weren't taking the date serious.
Not Arlette or Molly popped the blunt. This is like when, Mayweather goes to China and fights a kid real quick, like, you know, warms up a little bit.
Why was that an accurate sort of representation of this? Mayweather goes to China because there was like Asian girls.
But you didn't win though.
Yeah,
so it's like, damn.
Oh shit. In tennis, you can challenge the decision.
Yeah, you challenge the decision.
It's another term in fighting, I forgot what it's called. But you have them go where you can get it
appeal.
overturned. Yeah, appeal. Yeah, you're trying to get your loss appeal.
And y'all saw me just initiate the appeal right now. So
and they can overturn the thing. I've seen draws, see a draw, but then end up nope, that person wins, or somebody wins, and then nope, that person actually lost.
So it's up in the air right now.
It's up in the air.
You don't wait too long though, because you know your credits might go. You could go stale.
Yeah, facts.
So then it's gonna start ruining your reputation. You know, we want to ding that.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that appeals every single loss.
Yeah. You lose again. Appeal.
Text calling a girl, please. Come on my channel. Tell him I won.
Tell him you like me.
Special announcement. I agreed to another dating show.
How soon? How soon?
Which one?
It is remarkably soon.
Oh man.
Oh wow. It's the season for it, I guess.
I don't want to spoil too much, but
okay.
There's still a chance I could lose, but the odds are definitely in my favor to win.
Okay.
That sounds good.
The way that it's formatted, there'll be that to look forward to because I'm antsy about it, but we'll see how it goes.
At this point, these are surprises to us.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
You know, there could be more out there right now.
There could be one out that we haven't even seen.
To be continued.
Wait for the appeal.